Now to those devastating wildfires in Southern California, and more wind advisories have hit the region, just what they don't need.
Yeah, a new danger tonight, in fact, as Los Angeles County declares a public health emergency, warning that smoke and debris could pose immediate and long-term threats.
Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger live at Altadena tonight, where that round, well, the clock, firefighters, is now into its second week. It's just hard to believe, Josh.
The whole thing is hard to believe, Bill. You know, there's been all this wind, this new wind storm over the last couple of days, and it's hard to show it because where we can get, we actually don't feel much more than a breeze. It's really at altitude in those mountains behind me, which happens to be where the fire is still burning. And so you may see in just a second coming into frame a helicopter. We're not going to show you because it's too high up, but there's a helicopter going by about to dump water just past that ridge back there behind me. It's a round-the-clock effort in a region that is already devastated.
The heavy air support continued all day in the hills above Altadena, back and forth, dropping water on hotspots where smoke still rises.
It was like a million fireflies coming at you of embers. Besides, these palm trees here would send off embers that were like meteorites. They were the size of your fist.
Last week, Glenn Samuel sent his family away and, using his own hoses, protected his house from the Eaton Fire's onslaught.
Just everyone's little, slice of heaven that they made up here. It's all gone. Just little pockets here and there. But in Altadena, everyone knows it's gone. It's just gone. And then at that one time when the wind did cease and the embers, stopped coming in like crazy, that's when I decided I could try to go across the street and fight the fire before it got to my neighbors' houses.
The firefight continued today as Wildlands firefighters urgently cut back foliage that could serve as fuel, taking treacherous hikes into the forest.
We're in this little cul-de-sac in Altadena, as close to the Angeles State Forest as you can get. You can see there are all kinds of fire trucks, tanker trucks pre-positioned, and they actually have a hose pulled here into this wooded area. And this is where a lot of those firefighters have gone to cut back brush that could possibly burn. And very carefully, we're just going to show you down this ravine. They are about 400 feet down in the base of this ravine right now, cutting back trees that could serve as fuel in case this fire sparks again.
The Eaton Fire devoured thousands of homes in Altadena. Fire Chief Paul Lowenthal is on loan from Northern California, where years ago a wildfire destroyed his home. A
lot of us have gone through this personally, but at the same time, we want them to be able to return to their properties with it being safe and not leading to their own potential injury. If they got out of here safe, we don't want them to eventually come back to their property and have them end up getting hurt.
I'm lucky. I still have everyone in my family in my house, all my stupid possessions, which are meaningless. But I just think about everybody else.
You could just think about the bravery and the fortitude in that man to fight off the fire and protect his own house and several other houses. But then when he looks at the rest of Altadena, the images we've been showing you for the past couple of days, this town is really indelibly changed. We're live in Altadena, California. Josh Einiger, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Josh, just heartbreaking. And they still have a road to go before we can say the fires are out. Thank you so much for your reporting. We just have a lot of work to do to help those people get back on their feet. Thank you.